Assignments in Python are handled with the assignment operator, which is the equal sign. Let's go ahead and make a working copy of syntax.py. Call it syntaxworking.py. And we'll open that working copy. And we'll go ahead and create an assignment. So I'll have a variable called a, and I will assign it the value 1. Now, what this does in Python is it actually defines the variable a, and it creates an integer type variable, and it puts the value 1 in it. And so in the print statement, I can print a, and if I go ahead and save this and run it, you'll see that we get the value 1 printed. If instead I were to put a string there and say 1, spelled out, and run that, then we get a 1 here. We can look at the type of the variable that was created by using the type function. And so this will print the type and the value. Save that and run it. See that that's a class string is the type. In fact, everything in Python is an object, and objects have classes. And so the type of a thing is typically the name of the class. And so if I make this a number again and save that and run it, we'll see that we get a variable of the class int. So if a variable has not been assigned before, then the assignment operator actually creates the object, and it creates it of the appropriate type or the appropriate class. You can assign multiple objects at the same time. You can say a comma b equals 0 comma 1. And then if I print a comma b, then I'll get both of those values, the 0 and the 1. Interestingly, you can even do something like this, where you're actually swapping these values. You can use the same variables on the right and the left-hand side of the equal sign, and you can pretty much do this safely under most circumstances. So here we'll get a 1 and 0 when we run this. 1 and 0. There are some types of objects in Python that are sets of values or sequences of values called lists and tuples and things like that. For example, if we say a equals, in parentheses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by putting them in the parentheses, this makes this into a tuple. And if we save this and run it, you see that we get all of those values. Now, when you use print on an aggregate type, on a set or a tuple or something like that, it actually tries to print it in a form that would be acceptable syntax in Python for creating that object. And so, for example, another aggregate type is the list, which has square brackets. And if I define it like that, then the print statement will print it like that. So the assignment operator is used for assigning a value in Python, and it will also create an object if that object has not already been created.